Tools needed for this install is a 1/4" ratchet, 3" extension, 10mm socket, 5.5mm socket, Phillips screwdriver, panel popper, multimeter, wrench, and 4 T-tap connectors. Welcome to Spyder Auto. Today we're making a headlight installation video on a 2005 to 09 Ford Mustang. Let's get started. First step, you're going to remove 4 5.5mm bolts from the bumper to the skid plate. Next, moving to the passenger side wheel well, we're going to remove 3 Phillips screws. After that, you're gonna peel open your wheel liner. And then from here, we're gonna remove 2 10mm nuts. One here and one right there. Next, we're gonna disconnect the side marker and the turn signal bulb socket by turning it counterclockwise. Next, we're going to disconnect the bumper from the fender. Using your panel popper, go ahead and remove 6 plastic push pins, securing the radiator shroud. Next, go ahead and remove your radiator shroud. Next, using your 10mm socket, go ahead and remove 2 bolts, securing the top of the bumper. Next, we're going to unplug these grille lights. They're right here. Go ahead and press down on the tab and disconnect it. Next, let's go ahead and unseat the bumper. Next, using your 10mm socket, we're going to remove 3 bolts securing the headlight. Got 1 on top and 2 on the bottom. Next, using your panel popper, go ahead and remove 1 plastic push pin, securing the top headlight bracket. Next, you're going to unseat your headlight. Turn it over to the back. Use your high beam and low beam. You're going to turn it counterclockwise to disconnect. After removing your headlight, go ahead and grab your high beam and low beam bulb. We're going to disconnect it by pressing down on the tab and unplug. Next, you're going to have to tap into your positive and negative parking light wire. If you need further instructions on how to do it, go ahead and click on the link in the description. After tapping our negative and positive wire into our parking light, we're going to go ahead and plug in our high beam and low beam. Make sure it's secure. Next, we're going to carefully seat our headlight in place. Go ahead and reinstall your plastic push pin on top of the headlight bracket. And then reinstall your 3 10mm bolts. Now that we're finished installing our driver's side headlight, let's repeat the same process to the opposite side. You want to reinstall your bumper. Go ahead and plug in your grille lights. Reinstall your two 10 mils. Reinstall your radiator shroud, along with your 6 plastic push pins. Go ahead and reinstall your bumper. Reinstall your turn signal and side marker socket. Reinstall your two 10mm nuts. Reinstall your wheel well. Reinstall your 3 Phillips screws. After that, go ahead and reinstall your 4 5.5mm bolts, securing your bumper to the skid plate. Now that we're finished installing our headlights, let's close the hood and test all our headlight functions.